www.999wefm.com. WeFM News, online, on demand.
Good afternoon and welcome to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Are you ready for the biggest shopping event of the year? Get ready for Quartz Prime Week Mega Sale, Monday, October 16th to Friday, October 20th. Join us for unbeatable deals. Save up to 40% off on all electronics, furniture, and baby products. And save 35% off on all mattresses and 20% off on small appliances and more. But remember, this sale won't last forever. Prime Week is here, and for a limited time only. Monday, October 16th to Friday, October 20th. Shop now and pay nothing till January 2024. Don't wait. Don't miss out on Quartz Prime Week Mega Sale. Check in store for details. Quartz, bringing value home.
Welcome back to WeFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene. The Clare Valley Government School on Monday celebrated World Food Day by bringing food from around the region to the school grounds. The event saw fruits from countries such as Trinidad and Tobago, St. Lucia, Grenada, Guyana, Jamaica, El Salvador, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Doubles, Madonga bakes, jerk chicken, flan, green banana, codfish, and more were on display at the event. Teacher in charge Deron Samuel applauded the participation of teachers, parents, and students in this year's World Food Day celebration.
The World Food Day celebration have been excellent so far. All the teachers, made a great impact in making sure that we represent almost every Caribbean country and their dish. And the student participation is good. They know that the 16th of October is World Food Day. They know the theme for World Food Day, which is water is life, water is food. Leave no one behind.
Member of the organizing committee for the event, Grade 1 teacher Miss Deanna Kane, said that though preparations were not easy, it was worth it for the result. When asked what she thought the highlight of the school's World Food Day celebration was, she highlighted the variety of food from around the region that was on offer.
I believe the regional dishes. I noticed this morning a lot of persons forsake our SVG stuff for the regional things, but we love that. That's why we brought it, because one of the first things to finish here was the flan for El Salvador. I did not even see the flan, but it's done.
The Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, the FAO, on Monday, October 16th, commemorated World Food Day 2023 under the theme, Water is Life, Water is Food, Leave No One Behind. Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves says the Caribbean region is not immune to the implications of the current Israel-Hamas conflict, and that the immediate impact for the region includes the question of rising oil prices and the threat of a widening of this particular conflict. Speaking during a television program, Eyes on the Middle East, Implications for Our Region, Prime Minister Gonsalves said a wider spread of this conflict could be worse than Ukraine. He said there are large geopolitical questions at stake and all of them will have an impact. The Prime Minister said the conflict can also impact the Caribbean region as it draws attention away from other matters. For instance, he said with COP28 UAE coming up, he believes a lot of that will take place in the shadow of Ukraine and this particular war which is going on. He believes attention is going to be drawn and economic and political oxygen is going to be pulled away. Still on the local scene, the International Monetary Fund's IMF World Economic Outlook WEO report on the Caribbean shows a favorable economic forecast for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The government says it notes with interest that the economic growth projections show 6.2% in 2023 and 5% for 2024. In 2023, SVG is projected to outperform the rest of the OECS, which averages 4.7%, and only the oil-based economy of Guyana shows a better projection in the wider Caribbean region. In 2024, the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union, the ECCU, is expected to grow at an average of 4%, while St. Vincent at 5% as a better than average growth projection. Inflation figures also show positive projections for SVG, according to the WEO. For 2023, this country's inflation is expected to drop to 4.4% from 5.7% in 2022, and further down to 2.4% SVG on par with the ECCU average of 4.2 and 2.4% respectively, and well below the Caribbean region's averages of 13.2 and 6.5% for 2023 and 2024. On to news in the region. Belize has issued a public safety alert regarding the discovery of falsified Tylenol at various supermarkets in the country. Belize's Ministry of Health and Wellness says investigations and removal of the product has commenced. The Health Ministry says that the falsified product bears the batch number GS13790 with an expiry date of March 2024. The Ministry of Health has advised Belizeans to avoid purchasing and consuming the falsified medicine to safeguard their health. They also advise that they only obtain medications from health facilities and distributors with valid licenses from the ministry. The Belizean Health Ministry says that if a member of the public knows someone who may be using or in possession of this medication, that they should contact the ministry immediately. The President of the Bahamas, Philip Davis, has paid an official visit to the Vatican City. During his visit on Saturday, he, along with the Bahamian Foreign Affairs Minister, met with Pope Francis and held bilateral talks. In a post to Instagram, Prime Minister Davis said he was humbled to meet with the Pope, saying that conversations held with him on pressing global challenges was a reminder of shared responsibilities. He extended gratitude to the Pope for the invitation, going on to say that he looks forward to strengthening the bilateral ties between the Vatican and the Bahamas. According to Loop News, he is the first Bahamian Prime Minister to visit the Vatican. On the international scene, Iran's supreme leader has called on Israeli leaders to face trial for their crimes against the Palestinian people. Ayatollah Ali Khamenei further warned that if the assault on the Gaza's enclave continues, that there will be no stopping resistance fighters. Iran has also warned of a possible preemptive action against Israel in the coming hours. This warning came as Israel is preparing for a ground offensive on the Gaza Strip. According to Al Jazeera, the Iran-backed Lebanese group Hezbollah and Israel have been exchanging fire across the Lebanese-Israeli frontier for days, further raising tensions as Israel bombards the Gaza Strip to the south following an unprecedented attack by the Palestinian armed group Hamas inside Israel last week. At least 2,670 Palestinians, a quarter of them children, have been killed in Israeli air raids. The number of Israelis killed in Hamas's military operation stands at 1,400, including 286 soldiers. At least 50 families in the Gaza Strip have been wiped out from the civil registry, the health ministry says. Finally, in sports, the SVG Table Tennis Association will begin its national championships on Saturday, October 21st, 2023 at the West St. George Secondary School with its mini cadet, pre-cadet, and cadet for boys and girls. Matches will begin at 10 a.m. The championships will continue from November 6th to November 11th with teams competition, junior boys and girls, along with senior men and women open singles. This has been WEFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 3 p.m. for WEFM's 3 p.m. News. WEFM's Midday News is brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
Let's get ready to ride! Act now and purchase your AKT just in time to ride this independence. For a limited time, you get 10% off every AKT purchase, which also comes with a True Rider bike accessory. No cash? No problem. Pay with Quartz Ready Finance and pay nothing for 60 days. Don't miss out this independence. Ride out on your AKT. This offer is valid until October 31st. Offer valid while supplies last. Terms and conditions apply.